Good evening. It's nice to see you all. Welcome to our annual Pennell Winter Concert. If you do not yet know me for some reason, my name is Joshua Light. I'm the proud principal of Pennell Elementary. Before I hand the microphone over to Mr. Orlando, I want to speak to you all briefly about just how proud I am of all of our students in band and chorus at Pennell Elementary and the music program that our school and district offers as a whole. Music appreciation, participation, and excellence are ingrained in the culture of our school community. I can attest to this from our afternoon concert today, that tonight you will hear both our band and chorus sounding better than they ever have before. Our students have spent hundreds of hours preparing for their show this evening. Their dedication to learning to play and love their instruments is truly remarkable. Additionally, I'm proud to share that Pennell's band and chorus not only create music at a high quality, but that we have our highest musical enrollments at Pennell of all time, with a whopping 74 students in chorus and 103 students in band. That is amazing. The high degree of participation and quality of sound are such a testament to the incredible leadership of both Mrs. O'Kane, who is backstage, and Mr. Orlando, two of the finest music teachers in our district and in our county. We at Pennell also owe a special shout out to the lovely and talented Miss Vinson, who I believe is also backstage, who will be playing the piano and accompanying our chorus, I believe for the 11th consecutive year here at Pennell. Thank you, Mrs. Vinson. As educators, we are also extremely fortunate to work in a district where our leadership and Dr. Seinoff, who's here with us this evening, thank you for coming, Dr. Seinoff. We're fortunate to work in a district where our superintendent and our central admin leadership really support and take pride in the arts and in music for our students. On behalf of the entire Pennell staff, I thank you, our families, for continuing to support music and our Pennell Penguins in all they do and all they love. Without further ado, I wish you a happy holidays and hope that you enjoy the Pennell Winter Concert. Have a great time.
Thank you, everyone. I'm Mr. Orlando. This is the fantastic Pennell A-Band. A-Band is for students. This is their second year in band. This is my second year also in Pendelco, so this is like my first group of fourth graders. We got to like kind of grow together and learn a lot from each other. They're a fantastic group. I won't be speaking a lot tonight because you're here to see them, not to see me. But one thing I do want you to kind of like just observe as the concert happens. There's going to be times where I turn around to speak to you, students come up to read, and this is this cool little thing that happens where as soon as we do that, percussion and all the other instruments, they just kind of like do their jobs and get ready for the next song. They're pretty awesome at just running themselves. So just maybe kind of try to keep an eye on that throughout the concert. They're a well-tuned, well-oiled machine, and I just kind of help them get some sounds out of their instrument. They do all the hard work, and then I get to have fun. Our first song will be introduced by Rachel Bittner, JT Kassar, Kayla Sanby, Aidan Marley,
Our first song is First Winter Sleigh Ride. We have already had our first snowfall and we can't wait until there is enough snow on the ground so we can go sledding.
The exciting feeling of the winter season is seeing snow is captured in this song. First Winter Sleigh Ride combines the old and the new so everyone will enjoy it.
There are two carols in this song. The first carol is Jolly Old St. Nicholas. The second carol is Deck the Halls. The woodwinds and the brass instruments pass the melody back and forth for each carol, so listen carefully. Now sit back and enjoy the wonderful sounds of the A-Band playing First Winter's Sleigh Ride.
Before we have our next group of students coming up, I'd like to highlight and recognize a few of them. In March, we have 4 students participating in the Delaware County Band Fest, and that's for students. It's an honors ensemble for students in 5th and 6th grade. We have 4 students here at Pennell get selected, and I would like for them to stand up and be recognized. One of them is Bryn Price, Arabelle Pearson, Adam Panuski, and Maddie Pennell. We're gonna have Maddie kind of still stay sitting because she's like a full leg brace on, but she's a trooper and still playing her bass clarinet tonight. So we can give these students a round of applause for dancing. Our next group of students to introduce our next song will be Addison Garrity, Grant Taylor, Nick Nolek, and Eva Parkhill.
Our next song is called Santa Rap. So Santa Rap is a winter concert tradition at Pennell, and always so much fun to play.
Santa Rap uses one carol for the song and is up on the housetop. The song also mixes in other style of music, which is rap and hip hop. The band members and a special guest will bring their talents and really bring the housetop down.
Everyone, please welcome our special guest artist, Mr. Light. Mr. Light has been working very hard with the A band during morning practice for the song, and he can't wait to show off his skills.
Sit back and relax and enjoy the A band's amazing performance of the Santa Rap.
This is a story about a big old guy who could really make that old sled fly. With 8 tiny reindeer, he never took a nap. Now you're hearing the Santa rap. Christmas Eve, this old dude did work, bringing toys to all the kids that did their homework. Flying here, flying there, all around the map. This is the story called the Santa rap.
Sandman, Sandman, bring all the joy. Sandman, Sandman, bring us all the toy.
Ho, 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 this man in red does say, what? Ho, 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 especially on that big old day. Be kind to all your friends each day and you'll deserve a clap, because at the end of every year, you'll be treated to the Santa rap. Ho, ho, ho.
Thank you again, everyone. Our next song will be introduced by Aubrey Bailey, Ray Peischer, and Angelo Morelli.
Our next song takes you back to the medieval times during the cold winter months. Castles and Kings is a majestic song, and you can imagine it would be the type of music played during a feast in a castle.
This song taught us 2 new skills. We learned how to crescendo and decrescendo as a whole band. Crescendo means to gradually get louder, and decrescendo means to gradually get softer.
Now turn on your imagination and become one of the guests at our castle while we provide the music for your feast.
We have one final song with another group of students going to come up to introduce that. Before we do that, a few more students, just because of their hard work and the amount of practice time they're putting in, that I would like to recognize them. We use, if you remember this from the spring concert, this band karate system to track our progress. A lot of students earning belts this year. So we'll start with, if anyone has earned a green belt in band karate, please hold your instrument up here. Let's give them a round of applause. And a few green belts. If you earned a blue belt in band karate, blue belts. If you have earned a purple belt in band karate, please hold your hands up. Awesome again. And then we only have 2 left in our band karate chart. So if you earned a brown belt in band karate, please hold your instrument up nice and high. Thank you again. And then finally, if you have earned a black belt in band karate, please hold your instrument up. Thank you, black belts. Now here's the awesome thing, just a little bit about that. They're not really even supposed to get to their black belt until May or June. And we already have a handful of students who kind of completed those 2 years of band in less than their 2 years. Now some of those students, since they are so far ahead, have moved on to what we call fun belts, where I give them 6th grade and 7th grade level music. And if you have earned any number of fun belts past a black belt, please put your instrument up in the air. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, fun belts. That's just one of the reasons why it's so fun to get to teach here at Pennell every week that I get to. They work hard, they want to learn, and they really care about band. And that only really happens if you, the families, support them in music, in band, and anything else. So if A band members, can we please give your families a musician's a round of applause for everything they do for you and for us? Thank you. So thank you. Like I said, we have one final song. And the students come up to introduce the will be. Mackenzie Richardson, Evan Cape, Lucy Esposito, and Ava Dill.
Our final song is a Christmas version of one of America's most beautiful songs, Simple Gifts. Many people believe Simple Gifts is a folk song, but it is actually a Shaker song written by Joseph Brackett.
It was made popular by the American composer Aaron Copland, who used it as the main melody in his ballad Appalachian Spring.
The Simple Gifts melody is passed around the band during the song. The first instrument to play the melody is the clarinet, and the last instrument to play the melody is the trumpets. See if you can spot the melody being passed around while we play the song.
The Simple Gifts of Christmas was a challenging song to learn, but we worked very hard and we are so excited to play this song for you. Thank you for coming to our concert tonight and enjoy the A Band's performance of the Simple Gifts of Christmas.
Once again, thank you everyone. Here is the A Band playing the Simple Gifts of Christmas.
Candlelight Canyon is our next song. The beautiful melody in the song paints a picture of a cold winter night by the candlelight. Look out for a 3-part canon featuring our voice section.
and celebrates the Festival of Lights. We hope all of our friends celebrate and have a very happy Hanukkah.
of beloved characters that have stood the test of time and loved by generations of people. Christmas Don't Be Late, or the Chipmunk Song, is by far the most popular tune. We hope you enjoy our version of the classic Christmas song. Ready, Simon? Ready. Ready, Theodore? Ready. Ready, Alvin? Alvin! Alvin! Okay! Christmas, Christmas time is near. Time for toys and time for cheer. We've been good, but we can't last. Hurry, Christmas, hurry fast. Want to play the hoops, the loop. Me, I want a hula hoop. We can hardly stand the wait. Please, Christmas, don't be late. That was good. This time let's try with the whole choir. Okay! Christmas, Christmas time is near. Time for toys and time for cheer. We've been good, but we can't last. Hurry, Christmas, hurry fast. Want to play that loops the loop. Me, I want a hula hoop. We can hardly stand the wait. Please, Christmas, don't be late. We can hardly stand the wait. Please, Christmas, don't be late. Don't be late.
As our special guest gets dressed backstage, I'm going to just take a few moments to just say thank you to a few wonderful people here at Pennell, and it starts with our awesome choir. Look at all these kids up here, it's amazing! Thank you guys for coming every Thursday morning for rehearsal, for waking up early, for really focusing every single week and doing a really, really nice job. I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait for the spring concert where we get to do this again. And of course, we have a fantastic faculty and staff here at Pennell, so we need to give them a big hand, and it goes all the way to the top to Mr. Light. So thank you, Mr. Light, and all the staff here. And our students wouldn't be here today if it weren't for you. So thank you so much for supporting music and the arts here at Pennell and throughout Pendelco. Let's give your families a huge round of applause. Thank you for bringing them to Thursday morning rehearsals. I know it's early for me too, but it's just so wonderful to see their smiling faces bright and early on Thursday. And like I said, they're always here, they're always ready to work, and it's because of you and the way you inspire your children to follow their dreams and just really pursue music here at Pennell. So thank you so much. Let's give your families one more big round of applause, because they totally deserve it. And we have Dr. Steinhoff here with us tonight. So thank you to the administration and our school board of directors for all of their support. Thank you, Dr. Steinhoff, specifically for coming to our show this evening. We have so much support here at Pennell and throughout our district in Pendelco, just for music in general, all the way through Sun Valley. So I'm just so thankful to be here and to be able to instill the love of music, and as they grow, get to see them go through all the way through Sun Valley. So it's just so awesome. But thank you all for coming this evening, and we have one more song for you.
Thank you so much for coming to our concert. We hope you enjoy our fantastic A band and our wonderful chorus. Thank Mrs. Benson for playing for us voice sound great. Let's give her a big round of applause. Our last song, Must Be Santa, is an annual tradition we began last year. Any Pennell graduates are welcome to come up and sing this song with us. Thanks again for coming. Happy holidays.
Where are you?